You're standing in an alley, the air thick with the smell of damp cardboard and yesterday's rain. There he is, crouched by a dumpster, an old street cat with matted fur and eyes that scream, "I've seen it all." You call him Mr. Belvedere because, well, he looks like he deserves a name with some dignity. But those eyes? They're not just tired, they're done. You're no cat whisperer, but one glance at this guy, and you know he's one bad day away from giving up. Welcome to the moment you decide to play hero, even though you're pretty sure this feral old grump is about to make your life a living hell. You're not wrong. Mr. B's part of a scrappy colony of street cats, surviving on scraps and sheer stubbornness. He's over 10 years old, a grandpa in stray cat years, which is basically a miracle. Locals have tried to catch him before, but this guy's slicker than a con artist at a flea market. He dodges traps, hisses at outstretched hands, and vanishes into the shadows like he's got a PhD in mistrust. But today, something's different. Maybe it's the way his ribs poke through his fur or the way he doesn't bolt when you set out a trap with some smelly tuna. You watch him limp toward it, those big, sad eyes locking onto yours, and boom, he's in. You've got him. Now what? You're not sure who's more terrified, you or him. You take him to the vet and it's like walking into a horror movie. The diagnosis hits you like a punch. Severe ear mites, dehydration, exhaustion, and, oh great, the cherry on top. They suspect feline immunodeficiency virus, FIV. The vet's voice is grim, tossing around words like euthanasia if the test comes back positive. You're sitting in your car, staring at your phone, waiting for the results, and when they come positive, your stomach drops like you're on a roller coaster with no brakes. You head back to pick him up, expecting to say goodbye, but there he is, staring at you from his carrier. No begging, no drama. Just those eyes steady and strong, saying, "I'm not done yet." And somehow you know you're not either. So you dive into the chaos of saving him. It's like trying to befriend a cactus. Mr. B hisses if you get too close, swats at your hand when you try to treat his ears, and glares like you're the worst roommate he's ever had. You're no vet, so you improvise. A wooden spoon becomes your secret weapon, first to scratch his paw from a safe distance, then to sneak in a back rub. He doesn't run. You hold your breath, waiting for the claws, but they don't come. Weeks drag on and you're both stubborn as hell. Then, one day, a miracle. He lets you swap the spoon for a gardening glove. You're grinning like an idiot, feeling like you've just won the lottery. "Hey, Mr. B," you whisper, "you gonna let me help you now?" Another miracle hits when you manage to put drops in his ears. No hissing, no panic, just a grumpy old cat who's starting to believe you're not the enemy. You're holding your breath, waiting for him to bolt, but instead he leans into your hand. Then, one day, you hear it. A rusty, creaky purr like an old engine starting up. Your heart does a flip. He's not just tolerating you anymore. He's choosing you. You're sitting there, holding him like a baby, and he's not even mad about it. He starts seeking you out, flopping next to you on the couch, his big cheeks squishing against your leg. You're not just saving him, you're building something real. You realize Mr. B deserves more than a temporary fix. He needs a home, a real one. You put out feelers, and when you meet the perfect adopter, it's like the universe is giving you a high five. You drive him to their place, and they take one look at those chubby cheeks and lose it, tears streaming down their face. Mr. B struts into their apartment like he owns it, and they're already singing him lullabies and playing classical music. You get updates. He's chasing toys, singing his own weird kitty songs for every mood, his eyes sparkling with something new, joy. The cat who barely survived the streets is now living full on, no holds barred. You lie awake at night thinking about how close he came to slipping away. That thin line between surviving and living, you helped him cross it. Every sleepless night, every vet bill, every time you wondered if you were in over your head, it was worth it. Mr. B's not just a cat anymore. He's proof that a little stubbornness, a lot of patience, and a spark of trust can turn a broken old stray into a purring, toy-chasing goofball. You're no hero, but you gave him a second chance, and somehow he gave you one too. You look at his latest photo, those eyes no longer tired but full of life, and you know, this is what it means to be human. Thank you for watching. If you like the story, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video.